Hey, as we're live, hey, it's Holy Joe Rock and Roll in Warsaw on the street known as Konopczynskiego. This is where I used to live. Did a lot of renovation. Looks like a fresh coat of paint. Couple of places. I had no problem parking this time, maybe because it's July the 5th. People are on vacation. Used to always have to fight for a parking spot. I lived here from 2007 until 2010, so 3 years. Interesting note, this building right there where I lived, totally destroyed in World War II. Only the first floor was still there. Totally destroyed, rubble, right? The whole city was destroyed, 95%. They rebuilt it, had an elevator. Had an elevator, but it was not tall enough to take my rack, my server rack. My server rack, I had to actually flip it up the stairs. It was like 2 centimeters too short, just as an idea, but it worked. And oh, funny story about this building is it had these old-fashioned radiators, you know, the big iron ones, and they're all interconnected. And when I lived there, my son was less than 2, and you know, you ever take a fork or a knife or whatever, a wooden toy and bang on the radiator pipe and it radiates through the whole building? So I had a neighbor right below me. Supposedly he was married to this Polish woman, but my wife told me that it's a lie. They were just living together. She was Polish, he was English. He was from England. I'm pretty sure he was British, at least. Pretty sure he was English. He definitely wasn't Scottish. Could have been Welsh. Who knows? I didn't see him fucking any sheep, but you never know. Anyhow, the story is my son banged on the pipe, okay? Just playing, and the next thing you know, this dude starts banging on the pipes. And then he comes upstairs, I swear to God, he comes upstairs, bangs on the door, he doesn't even know who the hell I am, and just speaking English says, "Could you please keep the noise down?" And I was like, listen, I didn't do anything, this is my son, he's not even 2 years old. Hey man, Patrick Ney, shit, was that his name? I don't know, man, was that his name? I don't even know the guy's name. But check it out, so he, right away, and I've been in the apartment maybe a week. So cool, chat's working, this is the iPhone. I didn't know that chat would work, that was so cool. And then, you know, I was very self-conscious about it. I tried to keep him quiet. So a couple times he'd be jumping on the bed or jumping off the bed. I mean, he's not even 2, right? I don't know the guy's name, but here's the thing. My son was jumping off the bed a couple times, right? So again, the floor. I mean, I'm not saying these buildings weren't soundproof, all right? Apartments weren't soundproof. And maybe side to side they were pretty soundproof. I never heard anybody's noise side to side. Sometimes you'd maybe hear some noise from upstairs, but I think there's an old lady living upstairs. Anyhow, jumping off the bed onto the floor a couple times. Then a guy comes up again and he says, "Can you be quiet?" And I'm like, it's a little bit getting on my nerves. I said, listen, it's my son jumping off the bed. He's just playing. Okay, so then the third time what happened is my son was playing and I knew he was making noise. And so then I yelled at my son and said, "Stop doing that. Be quiet. You're making noise," knowing that the guy downstairs would be pissed off. And this asshole comes upstairs a third time. And he says, "Please stop making noise." I said, "Dude." I started not being polite. I said, "What the fuck is wrong with you, man?" Really, I just said that. "This is crazy." I said, "Listen, I got a kid here. Deal with it, man, or go back to England." And then, what was the straw that broke the camel's back? The fourth time, and this is probably within the first, definitely 6 weeks, I was making schabova. Have you ever made schabova? It's basically, you get the pork loin, and this is back then you didn't get it pre-cut. You got a pork loin, and you had to slice it up, and then pound it down, right? You thin it out, paper thin almost, bread it, and with eggs and breadcrumbs and fry it, right? So when you pound it, it's gonna transmit banging noises through the cabinet into the floor, right? So I'm making the schabova, and I hear this guy, he bangs on the pipes, and he yells up, "Keep the noise down, So I yelled down, dude, I'm making skabova. And I said, he kept saying, keep the noise down. I said, I'm making skabova. Then I started cussing, and probably he could hear me through the window, and I said, F you, I'm making skabova, shut the F up, right? Crazy, right? Anyhow, the bottom line is, he freaking moved out. Like I don't know, probably about my 3rd month, he moved out, he disappeared. So he went back to England. Definitely, if you're married to this Polish woman, because she was, you know, middle-aged, but she was pretty attractive. And this dude was just some dweeb, some English dweeb. He's probably lucky to have this girl. Seriously, with that kind of attitude. And he left. So here I am, where is this? Konopczyńskiego, and I'm coming up on Tomka. Tomka's right down there, and it leads you to this new bridge. Oh, Kopernika. Yeah, I forgot Kopernika, yeah. Check it out. Man, I gotta tell you, they put up a lot of new buildings, new skyscrapers in the last, what's it been, 7 years? 6 years? 7 years since I left. It's a hospital right there, it's been renovated. Cool stuff. Some of these modern art buildings look like fucking dildos, so I don't know. I mean, it's kind of exciting. This ain't New York. It's not that exciting, but it's cool to be back, baby, walking the streets. We're walking the mean streets of Warsaw, baby. All right, 8 o'clock tonight, not too far away in Nowy Świat, which I believe is, it's that away. Through that crack, hang a right, I'm gonna hang a right, and that takes me to Nowy Świat. There's this Pivorina, pivo and vodka place. It's like 4 zlotys for a shot, whatever. I think it's 19A Nowy Świat. That's where I'll be. If anybody who can join me, grab a drink. Bam, yeah, man. It's good to be back. It's good to be back, man, you know. I still prefer Krakow, I gotta be honest with you, but I always love Krakow. But this place is cool, man. You know, it's pretty cool. And look, a lot of cool shit, new shit, man. That's the thing, man. You get a feeling, you get a sense of that energy from new shit, right? And good shit, nice stuff, right? Yeah, I'm gonna be, yeah, tomorrow, I guess admission is between 10 and 12, and he speaks at 1. I'm gonna try to get there early, because I know sometimes people get on camera early, like maybe they'll interview me, ask me why am I there. Try to get there early, and hopefully it's CNN, because I can say, yeah, I'm here to support Trump. CNN is fake news. Alex Jones, Infowars.com. Give me my $1,000, Alex. That is the plan, Sam. All right, so before I moved, they put up a Biedronka here. There was some other retail chain. I'm gonna go into Biedronka, get a few snack attacks. One of my friends probably will meet up later after the meetup, so try to have a couple beverages for him. And I can't stay up too late because I want to get up early. But anyhow, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. This is Holy Joe Rock and Roll. Remember to make it happen for the captain, because you're the captain.